nail crew. Well, actually, I shouldn't say good morning. It's morning for me, but by the time you watch this, it's probably night. Anyway, hello, nail crew. Thanks for joining me again today. I am giving you a 3-week update on my Apres dupes. Now, these nails stayed on for 3 whole weeks. Aside from this little chip right here, which I showed you guys happened when I was putting my luggage in the airplane, right? I mean, that's not a big deal right there. The nail itself is still good. It's just the gel that I put on top chip. But this has been on for 3 whole weeks, guys. 3 weeks. No lifting, nothing. And I think that is amazing. So I have this new Polygel kit. I've never heard of this company before, y'all. I can't even front. Never heard of it. They hit me up in my email and they asked me to do a review on this Polygel kit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, every other day it's a new Polygel company. But let me see what you about. You know, the packaging was cute. When I saw it, he sent me the picture. I said, well, let's see what you about. So here we are, darlings. Here we are. I have this new Polygel kit and we're just going to give it a go. I need a fill anyway, so I figured let's just try it out. So it's called BabeNail. And the box is absolutely gorgeous, darlings. It's gorgeous. Here's a little card. It says BabeNail Guarantee. And there's a little QR code. You could scan it and get right to their Instagram. And on this side, they're just telling you if you're satisfied, what you could do. And if you're not satisfied, what you could do. And then on this side, I think this is just instructions on how to use it and things like that. So here's telling you everything that's in the kit. And that's a lot of stuff, y'all. 100% money back guarantee for you. I think that's pretty cool. And then product instructions right there. And then pictures on the inside. Pretty cool, right? So far, so good. Telling you what to do if it's sticky. If you're not happy with the gel brush. How long to cure, like very detailed instructions, how to remove it. And here I find this part very interesting. Different ways to apply the gel. So you could do it with dual forms, you could do it with a nail form, you could use it to decorate, right? You could do different patterns with the Polygel. You could paint it like, it's just really cool. Just different things you could do with it. I find that very cool that they gave you those ideas. Now, this is what the kit looks like. And so far, I'm thinking it's pretty cool. But we'll see when I actually use it on my nails. Here's the Polygel brush. We all know what this looks like by now. But for my newbies, I'm going to show you anyway. Because I did actually have somebody ask me, how do you put Polygels on? I'm like, what? Where have you been? So this brush, one side is a spatula and one side is a brush. And you'll see me use a brush like this when I'm doing the application. I'm going to save this one because it's new. And I have a bunch of old ones. So I'll be using an old one when I do my nails, okay? And then we also get some dual forms. Now I'm just moving this light out the way because it was like shining and giving it an ugly ring. You can still see the ring, but it's not as bad. All right, so this is what the dual forms look like. They're not really big. They're not really big. I got to say that. I know you guys like the really big ones. This one is not as big. But it does have those little tabs on the side so that you could pull them off easily. Now, here's what it looks like on my nail. See, I'm trying to put it on my thumb. So it's not very wide. If you have very wide thumbs, this will not work for you. But you could get a really good long nail. You see that? You could get about the same length nail as I currently have. I hope that's helpful. I hope you can see. All right, so that is that. Let me put those away. Oh, I forgot the little black thing. Nikki, come on. Get it together. Get it together, girl. All right, there we go. All right, moving on. All right, so now if the dual forms does not fit you because you have big fingers, okay? If those don't fit you, then you could build your nails on a nail form. And I love when companies give you options, guys. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. And these forms are nice and thick and sticky. I'll use them in another video. Not today because I'm just going to do a fill. But I'll try these out and let you guys know how they are. Alright, and then what do we have here? We have a nail file. This feels like maybe like a 180 on one side and a 240 on the other side. But don't quote me. I'm sure it's in the papers. I just don't want to read it, guys. Alright. And then we also get some glitter. Oh my gosh. I love when polygel kits come with glitter because glitter is gorgeous, honey. Gorgeous. Like, just give me the glitter, honey. Just give me the glitter. Alright, so here we go. I am going to open this for you. And if I spill it, I'm going to be so mad. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. That is really, really pretty. Look at me. Almost dropped the cover. Oh my gosh, I would have been so mad. Cut the video off. I'm done. Alright, so here we go. I am going to now show you guys the top coat and the base coat. So this is a base coat and I love the colors. I love like the BabeNail with all those really, really pretty colors. Oh my gosh. So I'm giving this a little whiff and it smells like regular base coat but a little stronger. Does that make sense? Like the smell is familiar but it's just like more of a smell. And I don't know if it's stronger that means it works better, like, or if it's just a stronger smell. I don't know. But here is the top coat. All right, let me give that a whiff. And same thing. So the smells are familiar. It's just a little stronger smell. Forget it. Can't describe it. All right, so here's the Polygel. And I have a little bit of wax paper. The wax paper that I use to demo my Polygel on all the time is just from the nail forms. So when I pull the nail forms off, I always save like a little bit of the paper so that I could do stuff like this. Okay, so in case you guys are wondering, what the hell is she doing? What is that paper? Yeah, it's just the wax paper from my nail forms. Okay, so let's start with this Misty Rose. And it is supposed to be a color changing polygel. So let's just give it a go. Pull off this. Yes, I'm using my teeth, guys. Come on. You already know me by now. And I'm just going to do a little dab-a-do right here. Just so you guys can see the color. And it better change. You guys, it's better change. Like it says color changing polygel on it. That's a pretty color. Misty Rose is pretty. That's a really pretty color. Maybe you don't have to change. No, I'm just kidding. You better change. Got my little Model 1's lamp. Let me turn it on and let's just give it a go for about 30 seconds. Oh, it changed. So it's clear. Very nice. Very nice. It changed from Misty Rose Pink to clear. Okay, so I'm not going to demo the clear polygel for you because I'm going to actually do that on my nails. Let's just skip it for now. You'll see it when I do my fill. So the next color is Apricot and it says it's going to turn to a milky orange color. Okay, so let's see. I like that it tells you on the package the color and then the color that it's going to change into. I think that's dope. Apricot is pretty. I've seen Apricot in another kit. So this color is very popular for polygel. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the kits come with Apricot. I guess it's a popular color right now. So this is what it looks like when you take it out the lamp. It goes from like that nice orangey color to a nice milky white. Everyone's wearing those milky white nails with bling, right? So there you go, honey. There you go. Super, super cute. All right, let's see what's next. What do I want to do? I'm not going to do the white. White is white. We all know what white looks like. Let's do this dark pink. So at the bottom it says milky purple. And at first I thought that was the color that the polygel was going to turn into. But I think that's just the color that it looks. So it says dark pink, but as you can tell, it is a milky purple like it's described right there. And I would definitely use this color if I didn't already have something in mind, or the apricot. But I already know what I'm going to do, guys. I already know what I'm going to do. I have an idea of what I'm doing for my nails for the first time, so I can't use any colored polygel. So the first one turned into like a milky white, and then this one turns, I feel, like a more bright white. So there you go. If you wanted to know what the white looked like, well, voila. And then so this one is a soft pink, and it is not color changing, but I figure you might want to know what it looks like anyway. So let's just give that a little go right here. And that pink doesn't look soft at all. That looks like a pink. You know, I don't know what they mean by soft pink. It looks like a dark pink to me. It's very pretty though. It's pretty. I don't think I would have called it soft pink. I would have called it like, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Butterfly pink? If you got the first pink Misty Rose, I definitely think this one should have been called like butterfly pink, because butterflies like roses and never mind. Okay, so this is what the entire kit looks like. That's a lot of stuff, guys. That's a lot of stuff. So I went ahead and filed off the polish on my nails. That's all I did, was file off the polish, because you guys know that's a whole chore in and of itself. Now, judge me not, crew, but this is some of the bling that I was able to salvage from my nails. So I'm going to save those right in this little container, and I will use those for hard times. Judge me not, nail crew. Judge me not. Now, I have Nene. Look at Nene. So cute. I'm just using her to brush off some of this dust off my nails, because this dust gets ridiculous. Now, I'm just going to push back my cuticles. Nothing new here. The prep is always the same no matter what I do. So I'm just pushing back my cuticles. And then I'm going to go in with my Cuticle Drill Bit. So I have this one, but let me show you guys another one you could use if you don't have that. This one is actually my favorite. The ceramic one. Let's do the ceramic instead. But you could use any drill bit you have for this part, guys. Like, if you don't have the ceramic one, use what you have. As long as it's small, it can get around the cuticle and it's safe to use at the cuticle area, then that's what you use. Like, don't feel you have to use exactly what I have, because you guys are gonna go broke. I don't want you to go broke. I get that comment all the time, like, Nikki, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go broke buying all this stuff. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Use what you have, darlings. Use what you have. I'm just giving you options, so when you go to repurchase, then you could buy this one. Or if you lose yours, or if yours doesn't work anymore, you know, stuff like that. Just different options. Or if you want a birthday gift, things like that. But definitely don't go broke, y'all. Dang it. All right, so I removed the cuticles on all my nails, right, using that little ceramic drill bit. Now I'm using my arbor band, and I'm going to go around in the same fashion, but this time I'm using it to remove the shine off my natural nail and to blend in where the nail extension has grown out. You know what I mean? That little area where it's grown out and there's like a little lip right there. I'm just filing that down, blending it in with my natural nail plate, and removing the shine from my natural nail plate. So that's all I'm doing there. Here's Nene again, making an appearance, making me look less ashy. All right, so here is some alcohol. Now, I know you guys are looking at it and it says Young Nail Swipe, but it's not the swipe. That has been long done, finished, gone, finito. I use alcohol in here. I just fill it up with alcohol, and then the pump bottle on top. Y'all, I found an old alcohol bottle that had a spray nozzle, and it actually fit this bottle, so I just put it on there. That's all I did. It's just use any alcohol and you'll be fine. And now I am using my dehydrator. All of this is old news, so I'm speeding through it because it's the same thing I do all the time. Clean my nails with alcohol, apply the prep and dehydrator, and then apply my primer. So I'm putting my No Lifts nail primer on right now. And you want to use just a little bit because this stuff burns if it gets on your skin. It stinks so bad. So just use a little dab. There are tons of primers out there that you could use. I just happen to have a lot of this, so I'm just going to use it. But don't use this primer if you don't feel comfortable with it. You could use Me a Secret. You could use Young Nails. There's tons of primers out there. So now I let my primer dry, and I'm going in with the base coat that came with this kit. And y'all, this is going on so creamy and smooth. You know what? Polygel kits come out every day, so you just never know what to expect. You really just never know what to expect, you know? Like, what is really going on here? But this thing went on so creamy and smooth. I'm very I'm like taken back. I'm taken back. I wasn't expecting this. And you know, I was like, yeah, I just throw my nails on, and then if it doesn't work out, I'll let you guys know and I'll just do a whole new set. But so far, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with this kit. I'm surprised, but I'm pleased. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a thin layer of this paste coat on all my nails. You can only do the fill area if you want, but I'm taking the base coat through the entire nail from the cuticle area to the tip. That's just my personal preference, all right? So then you're going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds, and here go the Polygel. This clear looks very clear. Guys, okay, and it's thick. Y'all know how I feel about a thick Polygel. Y'all already know how I feel about it. I don't have to tell you guys I love the thickness because y'all already know I love the thickness. And I'm just plopping that on all my nails. Look at me. I'm going to try to put it on all 5 nails. So let's just see how it works with it on all 5 nails. That's going to tell me if it's really thick or not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because if I do the thumb and then by the time I get to the pinky, if it's not thick and firm, it's going to move. It's going to fall down my fingers. It's just going to be sticky and messy. So this is a real test to see if it's thick, y'all. All right, so the brush I was using was making the Polygel white and gross. So I guess I have to clean that brush. That was an old brush I was using. So I just grabbed this one really quick because it was like right next to me. So no other reason. This is just like a little brush I got from Yayoge, and I'm just going to use that to finish the rest of my nail, and it's coming out much better. I have to clean my brush, guys. I didn't realize that my gel brushes could get like that, but oh my gosh, it was making my Polygel get like, I don't know, like white and just dirty looking, but this new brush is not doing that. All right, so the Polygel, the way that it feels, very thick, very firm. You know what it feels like? It kind of feels like, I don't want to say it feels like Yayoge, although it kind of does. It's reminding me of Elite 99. If you guys have ever tried Elite 99 Polygel, that's what this one kind of reminds me of. For some reason, I don't know why, but it does. And I like it. That's all I can tell you guys. I like this Polygel. If you like soft Polygel, keep it moving, keep it moving. But if you like a good, firm Polygel, this one is for you. So look how I'm just patting it into place. Basically, that's all I'm doing. I put a big plop on the nail, like in the middle of the nail, and then I'm using my brush to pat it in place. The slip solution that I'm using is simply alcohol. I could not find my dapping dish, so I'm using a lid. I'm using a lid to something to hold my alcohol, but all I'm using is alcohol. The little makeup sponge that I have right there, the little makeup wedge, that's just to dab my brush on in case I pull up too much alcohol, okay? So that's all it is, a makeup sponge and some alcohol. That's it. And I'm dabbing the Polygel right into place, and it's moving along nicely. When I get to the end, though, I stop dabbing and I kind of brush and smooth it down into place. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm doing a fill. I don't need the tip of the nail thick because the tip of the nail is already built because there's already a nail there. It's already gel on there from last time. So I don't have to make the tip of the nail thick by patting it down and adding more. I'm just brushing it and letting the rest fade off because I don't need a lot at the end. Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, let me know below and I will kind of try to explain it better. But yeah, so that's all I'm doing. Patting the Polygel in place around the cuticle area, patting it up to the apex, and then kind of like letting it fade off by the time it gets to the tip because I don't need the tip to be thick. All right, so let's go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds in my lamp. And this Polygel, by the time I went from the thumb to the pinky, nothing shifted or moved. This Polygel is great. So this is what my nails look like after I cure them and file them, guys. That clear is clear. It blends right on in with everything else. except for the thumb where it kind of got cloudy because my dirty ass brush. All right, well, now look what I got for you guys. I got a little treat, guys. So I have some peel off base coat. Now, you know, whenever I do my bling, I always have a time taking it off, right? Well, somebody saw me struggle. One of my nail sisters saw me struggle, and I can't remember her channel. I want you, honey, if you're watching, leave me the link to your video here under like the video, whatever, in the comment section, or send me a DM on Instagram. I want to add her video link to my description box because she saw me struggle and she went in her lab and cooked up this scheme. She went in that lab and said, oh no, honey, those blings take too long to come off. What can I do? So she adds peel off base coat. Let me tell you how freaking genius this is. And I'm mad I never thought about it. But she adds peel off base coat, right? Cures that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So the peel off base coat that I'm using is from ASP. Darlings, use whatever you have. I only use ASP because it was cheap and it was on sale on Amazon. Okay? I ain't gonna front. So now I cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds, right? That gave me a peel off layer. Now on top of that, you just use your bling gel as you normally would. So for my bling gel today, I'm using my Madam Glam Builder in a Bottle for no reason other than it's right next to me on my nail table. So I'm using that. So I'm going to add a layer of that on the nail, and I'm not going to cure it. I'm going to then go on top of that with some non-wipe top coat, and you could use any Builder in a Bottle, any gel, and then you could use any top coat, okay? Don't let these companies fool you and tell you that you have to buy their bling gel. I'm telling you, y'all, this combination works and your blings will be on forever, which is not always a good thing when you go to remove them. Hence the reason for the peel off base coat. So this is my first time using this method, and darling, I hope you watch because I really want to give you the credit. I hope you watch and drop your link to the video below, and I would add it to the description box so you guys can see how she does it, because I definitely stole this idea from her. So now that I have my layer of gels, I'm just going to throw on my bling. So the way that I do my bling placement is I start with the really big stones. So you go big stones and then you go medium stones, and then those are always going to create like some little gaps. In those little gaps, you throw the small stones, okay? So I threw my big ones on. They're so big and heavy that they're not staying where I put them. So they're sliding down and around, and oh, it's getting on my last nerve. But that's the price you pay when you want to throw these big behind stones on. Now, the positive side of using big stones is that it takes up a lot of room on the nail and you have to put less. You know what I'm saying? So it's less stones to put on because they're so big that they take up a lot of room. So that's why I like using the big stones, y'all. That's why. Because if I was doing a lot of small ones, I'll be there for 12 days, honey, 12 days. So this is what it looks like. I added the really big ones, then the medium, and then the small ones kind of around in that kind of empty space. Cure that for 60 seconds. And now I'm going to do the same thing for my pointer finger. Oh my gosh. That nail is so blingy, so stinking cute. So again, I'm going in with my Builder in a Bottle, but you could use hard gel. And I do like to use Yayoge hard gel for this. You could actually even use the Polygel that came with this kit. Dang it, I didn't even think about that. I just went into like autopilot and did my bling nails the way that I usually do them. But y'all, you could definitely use the Polygel that came with this kit. I'm mad I didn't think about that. I should have used the Polygel that came with the kit and the top coat that came with the kit for this part. Dang it. Why y'all ain't tell me, nail crew? Dang it. That would have been a good experiment for this company. I would have been like, look, y'all, shoot. Look what I did with y'all stuff. But I didn't think about it. I'm sorry. So now, once all that is said and done, I am just using the top coat to seal in the edges. And you want to make sure you seal in the edge and then like all around the stones. I'm trying not to get too much top coat on top of the stones because these stones catch the light. If I was using plastic stones or really cheap stones or stones that didn't catch the light, you could put your top coat right on top of it. It won't make a difference. But if you do top coat on top of stones like this, that is supposed to catch the light, it'll take away some of that bling effect. So I don't want to do that. What I did was went around the perimeter of the nail so that it doesn't peel off prematurely, right? And then I went on the insides where there was like little gaps and just kind of sealed it in that way. Now I'm using my red wine series from Yayoge, and it is color 1. This is a beautiful red, y'all. If you guys watched me swatch this polish, you would know this color is gorgeous. I'll leave the link to that video below of when I was doing my swatches. This color is so pretty, guys. So pretty. I had to do it. I just had to. All right. So as you can tell, after one coat of polish, definitely pigmented, right? But I ended up doing 2 coats. And then the BN top coat, super shiny, glossy top coat, gorgeous, gorgeous finish. Oh, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the Polygel. I'm pleased with the top coat, the base coat. This whole kit was absolutely gorgeous. I really like it a lot. I would recommend that you try this kit out. Thumbs up. My nails are so cute. So cute. I cannot wait to show these off. I cannot wait to show them off. All right, guys. Again, this is everything that came in the kit in case you guys forgot. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. Let me know what you guys think of this kit. Have you tried it before? If so, send me pictures to Instagram so I can see what nails you came up with. And until tomorrow, guys. Bye.